This is Philip Rosenthal of Christian View Network. Yesterday, the Deputy Minister of Justice updated Parliament on the latest proposals for the hate speech law. And in this discussion, he was asked to clarify what his ideas were for the protection of religious freedom. And in answer to this question, he essentially said that a church minister would be protected in what he said in a church sermon, and he would be protected in what he said if he was preaching in the street or if he was evangelizing, but he would not be protected for what he casually said against homosexuality, talking to people in a pub. Now, this is a problem for us for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that all evangelism requires pre-evangelism, which is teaching people about the moral law of God. And the implication is that this could now be considered hate speech. The second problem is that we live in a community where we have to organize things in a shared way. For example, the way that schools are run. And many Christian parents take a stand against the promotion of LGBT issues in schools. And they argue that this is immoral, as do 9 out of 10 South Africans, according to the Human Sciences Research Council poll. But this could be argued in future that this is hate speech. Similarly, we know that polls have found that only 1 out of 100 South Africans support what is called same-sex marriage. But the Constitutional Court in the Kwalani judgment recently declared that it's hate speech to oppose same-sex marriage. Now, this could result in Christians being charged with not just a civil offense, but actually a criminal offense that could send them to jail for up to 5 years. So I would say this kind of protection is completely unacceptable. The other thing is that the Deputy Minister of Justice seems to have given different interpretations to different people who have asked him the same question about what this means at different times. So this is all very vague. And we don't even know how the judges are going to interpret this, or other state officials. And we can't just rely on what he says as to his opinion. We need these things made very clear in the bill itself. Now, one of the things which has just created a whole lot of confusion in the bill is the introduction of a new term called cultural harm. Now, what does cultural harm mean? I don't know, and I've asked one of the top lawyers in the country. He doesn't know either. And that means that anybody could say that anything that offends them is cultural harm against them. We can't tolerate that situation. We need to speak up against this. We need to pray against this. And we need to lobby against this. So I would encourage anybody who wants to make a difference to contact me and see how you can help to stop this bill from becoming law. Or if we can't stop it completely, to make it as clear as possible to decrease the risk of Christians going to jail.